Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of January 2021. So, starting a new year. Okay, so this is a general reading. That means it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon sign, check your rising sign. If your message is still not there, then simply check back in a few days when I put out a new message for your sign or in the following week. Let's begin. Okay. We'll start here. This is the central issue. What we have is the High Priestess here. Okay, so this is a card that speaks to the unknown, secrets, mystery, silence, the unrevealed future. So she is about moving between two worlds, the rational, represented by the chessboard, and the unknown, represented in the looking glass. Now, the idea of not knowing what lies ahead is actually a very important message with this card. You see, Alice is about to dive into a mystery, and at every step, she will have to decide what parts of her will remain and which parts she will shed. It is her actions and decisions that, in the end, will determine the outcome. Now, so we have this card. Somebody we know now, you or them, these energies can go vice versa, had to decide what would stay and what would go, and their actions determine the outcome. So what they did this really without thought, because they're coming with the Knight of Swords. So they did something, said something that caused a lot of damage. I feel like it was said from a place of hurt, of passion. You know, like, yeah, that's how I would explain that. And it was like, to give you an idea what happened here, somebody was too impulsive is what happened. And it was whatever they said or did, it, with the Eight of Wands being a reverse, it would have been like throwing a wrench into the wheel. It would have completely brought it to an abrupt halt. That is the central issue here. But, you see, that person is still highly attracted to you, if this was them. Somebody walked away from some type of forward movement. Because, see, the Chariot would ask, this would be somebody gaining over control over one's emotions, and then deciding, okay, you know, how do I wish to proceed from here, right? How did they wish to proceed? They wished to walk away because whatever was happening no longer served them emotionally, or it felt unbalanced. Now, here's the thing. Somebody rushed to judgment, rushed to a decision, and I feel may regret what's done, what's been done or said. We see that the cycle's not over here. This relationship here is very intense. You can feel the intensity here. I'm trying to calm down because I can feel it. So, this person, I think they were all fired up when it happened. They didn't really think about it. And now there's like regret. But inside they know it's not over. This is not complete. We are now in the Four of Swords energy here. So they do the action, they retreat, trying to recover. I feel like there's a preparation period here, which is what this card can indicate. Or they are preparing for something. There are fears that creep out from under the bed to grab at them with whatever is on their mind. Okay, so clearly they feel it's not over. And also they regret their actions or how they reacted to something. They have a decision to make about a new opportunity. So we see that starting here and we see it here. The wheel brings it in. And, you know, the wheel can be about lessons. If somebody is very hot-headed, is constantly jumping to conclusions or taking quick actions, there is a lesson here having to do with that. They know what the right thing is to do, you or them, whoever's energy this is. But they're having difficulty. I think they're having difficulty because of whatever was said or done, it really stung. It was a lightning bolt here. You see it coming in on the lightning bolt here. And I think that there were many of these instances because there are many lightning bolts in the Six of Swords. You know, I think that this has happened more than once. Possibly the relationship could have been toxic in that regard, okay, in that way of things always, someone always getting fired up and reacting quickly. Somebody took a stand, but we see that they are coming back. Okay, so the wheel does bring this around. The attraction, I mean, like there's just no question. It could be that if this was them, they've been watching you. Wanting to step forward, maybe not quite knowing how. But they are coming. You have the Knight of Cups twice here. Look at this. Knight of Cups, Judgment. So, yeah, they are definitely coming. I feel that there is an apology coming. They could be coming asking for forgiveness, you know, you or them, for behaviors or bad behaviors. Or something that was repetitive, whatever it was, okay? Words, actions, and patterns, how they react. This was really, I think, a big problem in that relationship. But now they come back around. Okay. And they bring hope. Look at this. This is a card of being out in the cold and looking in from the outside. The message on this card is actually a glimmer of hope, or having a glimmer of hope that someone would meet them halfway, because the coins are only halfway put up here, about this new opportunity. This is creating new memories, this card. Okay, this is a new beginning with the Empress. We have the Celtic heart. As we journey through our daily lives, we sometimes take for granted or pay no attention to the love that does surround us. And maybe they did this in the past. Maybe you did this in the past. Sometimes we need to stop and remind ourselves of the blessings we receive every single day in the form of the love that gives us strength to carry on, that warms our hearts and energizes us. This card's appearance reminds you to pay attention to and be grateful for the little things. It can also be that your heart has been closed because of something you've experienced, you or them, whoever's energy this is. And this card's appearance is asking you to open your heart to experience more love, or to let love in. Now, it comes with the raven. The raven is thought to be the most prophetic of all birds, and it is very intelligent. It is symbolic of mind, thought, and wisdom. They are often seen as messengers between heaven and earth, and are believed to carry messages back and forth from a higher plane. This card would be asking you to open up your mind to the world on the other side of the veil and listen. You are being sent a message. The skeleton key. Okay, so this brings an opportunity to open a door or to lock one. It's your choice. You have free will. It brings an opportunity to break down a barrier, to find safe passage. It can set you free. It can bring in a solution. It is sitting over here in your future. So you will have a new opportunity that is being brought in, and for this situation. You will be given the opportunity to unlock a door that was previously locked. So you will have a decision to make, and I do see that you go back and forth on this decision here. Let me just read you the overall advice here. And I'll come back to this. This is the empty fool, okay? I'm not saying that you're a fool. The name of the deck is the Fool. It's the Fool's Wisdom. So it's like this fool whom is in this deck. He's done the journey. So we have every aspect or everything that he experienced on that journey. And so from that, he can offer you wisdom or warnings. Now, this one here is a major arcana, so it is wisdom that is being offered to you, and it has no reversed meaning being a major. So, the empty fool invites you into nothingness. So, pay attention, because this is how going to help you to decide what to do. All right, so he invites you into nothingness for a change. He carries no message, and he has no meaning. He is simply here to remind you that your life is your own, and only you can create it. But before you manifest the things you desire, you must let go of all previous things. To begin, view your life like a blank slate, free of all prior notions, ideas, philosophies, beliefs, attachments, and, big one here, experiences. As unnatural as this may seem, try it. To do so will liberate you from all limitations, including those of others, of the past, of your own fears, of others' fears, and the unknown, which we have right here. Walk with the empty fool here, and acknowledge that it's okay to be and do nothing for a while. Don't look to the future, and don't reflect on the past. If possible, don't think about anything. Simply observe what is happening around you and enjoy it. Give yourself a break from meaning, thought, effort, and direction, and just let life be. As you empty your being in this way, you open to new possibilities. As you empty your thoughts, you open to receiving guidance. The Raven. As you empty the past, you open up to the present. As you empty your mind, you open your heart. So embrace this card. Let your mind go blank and allow the universe to unfold as it will. Surrender to what is without trying to control it. Relax, renew, and observe. recognize that you are a part of the divine plan. And this is why this card is here. This is the Wheel of Fortune, and it is churning in the basement, behind the scenes, unseen. Go with the flow. You are part of the plan. It is happening for a reason. And I think this is what you're going to make up your mind to do. I thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has so generously sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.